It is time now for the Bear Channel Noon News Report on this Tuesday afternoon, June 30th, 2015. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins out here. New news at 9:00 and the tops are here at 12 noon. Here is New Jersey Governor Chris Christie announced he's running for president of the Republican Party in 2016. As Christie told his supporters it is planned in a phone call Tuesday morning for the NBC and the AP. President Obama proposed a major overtime pay expansion amid GOP resistance. In Paris, global stock market stabilized on Tuesday amid hope that Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras of Greece might still reach a last-minute deal with its country's international creditors as investors watch to see if Athens will make a critical loan. An Indonesian Air Force spokesman says that a death-toll military plane crash has risen to 74. Air Force officials said that there may have been more than 100 people on a C-130 Hercules plane that crashed Tuesday in a residential area. In Los Angeles, what are the 51 state beauty pageant winners gearing up for the July 12th Miss USA pageant going to do now? NBC Donald Trump on Monday said the network would not be involved with even the air the Jillian Miss USA pageant. In Sousse, Tunisia, grim news came from Britain on Tuesday as the number of confirmed British fatalities last week's terror attack at a Tunisia beach resort rose to 21. The U.S. State Department announced this morning that Iran and the major countries negotiating a nuclear deal have extended the deadline from today to July 7th to allow more time for negotiations to reach a long-term solution. Kabul, Afghanistan, a convoy of American troops survived a huge suicide bomb attack in Kabul on Tuesday afternoon and only found themselves struggling against a government-crowded Afghans who were trying to attend to civilians wounded in the bombing. Islamic State militants added 2 women on charges of sorcery at the northeastern province of Syria. A monitoring group of reported on Tuesday what it said marked the Sunni extremist group's first decapitations of female civilians. A man set himself on fire in a high-speed boat train in Japan on Tuesday, killing himself and another passenger on a coach filled with smoke, a fire official said. New York Prisoners Cape reveals prison break details to authorities as Clinton Correctional Facility escapee David Sweat has been reportedly talking to the police since its recapture. In Wenatchee, Washington, wildfire fueled by high temperatures has strong winds warned in the town Sunday afternoon. Republican presidential candidate Jeb Bush will release more than 3 decades of personal tax returns this afternoon, according to his campaign. The balance on a very gradual slowing of the Earth's rotation. Scientists are adding an extra second to the day on Tuesday. The so-called complete second is imperceptible to humans. There have been 25, most of them uneventful since 1972. In Cape Canaveral, Air Force safety officers set commands to destroy SpaceX's failing Falcon 9 rocket after its launch from Cape Canaveral on Sunday morning, but long after malfunction out of order caused the rocket to break apart, officials confirmed. And Monrovia, Liberia, a teenager died of Ebola in a remote Liberian village, shattered in hopes that nature defeated the disease when it is declared free of the virus in early May by the World Health Organization. Eating citrus in a journal found associated with a higher risk of malignant melanoma. Past studies have found correlation between eating the peel and lower carcinoma risk. High blood pressure may not be a good thing in general, but a new study has discovered that individuals with a genetic vulnerability to high blood pressure have a much lower risk of having Alzheimer's disease. Drinking excessive water is not good for your health, as this weakens the ability of the kidneys to excrete excess water load, and sodium in the bodies become diluted. And now look at the stock market report here. 1204. U.S. Dow closed 17,617.57, up 21.22 points so far. S&P 500 21.71, up 4.05 points, and Nasdaq 4,098.09, up 21.62. European markets here, DAX 10,944.97, down 130.23. FTSE 6520.98, down 99.50. And CAC 4047.20, down 79.62. Nikkei markets 2235.73, up 125.78. Shanghai 4237.79, up 224.76, and HSI 26250.03, up 283.05. Oil markets here 58.90, up 57 cents. Brent 63.08, up $1.07, and natural gas 2.762, down 43,000 a point. In gold markets here, 1171.60, down 7.40. Silver, 15.64, down 5 cents. And great copper, 2.6215, down 1,200 point. And the bonds, US 10 euro, 2.32.07%, down 100 point. German 10 euro, 0.76%, down 1,000 point. Japanese 10 euro, 0.457%, down 1,000 point. And FX bonds here. European US dollar 1.1158, down 8,000 point. US dollar Japanese yen 122.08, down 45 cents. And Great Britain pound US dollar 1.573, went down 6 cents into the point. Looking at commodities here at 12.05 here. Wheat 581.5 up 1. Soybean 90.5 up 50 cents. Corn 384 up 3/4. Sugar 12.38 up 31 cents. Coffee 130.10 down $2.30. Cotton 66.56 down 67 cents. Rough rice 9.98 up 19 cents. Cocoa 3,300 down 36. Live cattle 149.225 down 65 cents. Laid out 73.30 up 1.525. And FT cattle 217.625 down 1.45. Alright, Pair Channel News Time, 12:06. Time out for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox will square up against the Toronto Blue Jays in the second out of a 3-game series with Eduardo Rodriguez the man for the Red Sox and Marcus Stroman the man for the Toronto Blue Jays. Here, a Tuesday morning report from Yahoo Sports states that Sacramento Kings executive coach John Campbell has been in communication in the past few weeks. Wimbledon, England. It was 15 years ago that Americans beat Sampras win his last of his 7 Wimbledon titles, breaking Williamson's open era. Grand Slam wins 13 ball hosted 12% set for this clock tick past 9 as Roger Federer tries to break his Wimbledon record. Yes, it's a tennis showdown between the 2 top teams in women's football for the United States start out working its virtually final hit. The Cleveland Cavaliers have strong free agent interest in Chicago Bulls swingman Mike Denley according to league sources. Here, Channel News Time, 12:07. Time for a travel report here, and it's looking good and around the Providence right down here at 95 on the northbound side. A little slow around downtown Providence between Route 195 and the 610 connector in downtown Providence here. Newport Bridge on the eastbound side, slow from Jamestown to Newport on Route 130 on the northbound side here. Mount Bridge slow on both ends here. Route 4 on the southbound side, slow from Exeter to North Kingstown here. Bourne Bridge on the southbound side, a little slow. Route 3 on the northbound side, a little slow around Route 6 in Sagamore here. 93 on the south, 95 on the southbound side, slow from 120 in Kenton all the way up to the Ponza Street. 120 on the southbound side, slow from Route 37 in Braintree to the Braintree Split. Southeast Expressway, the southbound side, slow from Quincy all the way up to the Braintree Split. Southeast Expressway to the northbound side, it is slow from Quincy all the way up in the Dorchester, got an exited on Southeast Expressway on the northbound side around Morsley Boulevard here. 120 on the northbound side, it's slow from Route 135 and Dedham doing an exited on 120. New Route 135 to 10 minutes, slow back up all the way at the Highland Street in Needham. Mass back in the eastbound side, it is slow running Yalson Branton tolls here. $1.29 on the northbound side, also around Route 2 in Lexington here. 93 on the northbound side, it is slow before 128 in Reading here. 93 on the northbound side, also around Route 110 in this doing the Lawrence area. 495 on the northbound side, slow from Lawrence all the way up in the Route 97 in Naval here and up. In New Hampshire, Everett Turnpike on the northbound side, slow from 293 to Route 149. That's because we got an exit on Route 3 on the southbound side in New Hampshire here. Otherwise, 393 are looking good. 95 on the southbound side, also around Northampton. Tolls here on the southbound side, and now both sides of 95 slow around the Northampton tolls here. And on the main turnpike, it's looking good from Kittery up in Augusta here. Looking at MBTA alerts here. Blue line experienced in minor delays due to a signal problem at Orient Heights Station. Green line D branch experienced in minor delays on the westbound side due to an early disabled train. Green line C branch experienced in minor delays on the eastbound side due to a disabled train at Englewood Avenue Station here. On the Khmer Rail here. It's looking good, and the fairies are looking good here. Peter Channel News Time, 12:10. Time now for a weather report here. Current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 12:10 p.m. 79 degrees at temperature with a few clouds. Humidity 6%, wind speed variable about 3 miles an hour. Barometer 20.99 inches, super about 64 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Heat index 81 degrees here. Alright, looking at current conditions around the region here. 73 degrees in Boston, 74 in Bedford and Pittsburgh, 75 in Beverly, 75 in Lawrence, 69 in Gloucester. It's 73 degrees out of Worcester, 72 in Sturbridge, 77 in Milford, 76 in Norwood, 79 in Taunton, and 79 in Bedford, 77 in Plymouth and in Falmouth, 79 in Provincetown, 72 in Chatham, 74 in Mossbury, 74 in Nantucket, 75 in Smithfield, 77 in Providence and Westlake, 75 in Lockon, 76 in Montauk, 78 in Islip in New York City, 77 in Bridgeport and New Haven, it's 77 in Denver, also 75 out in Waterbury, 78 in Meriden, 76 in Hartford, 74 in Winslow, 73 in Springfield, 74 in Greenfield, 72 in Ethel, 70 out in Northampton, 67 in Pittsfield, 70 in Albany, 73 in Silver Springs, New York, 68 in Rutland, Vermont, 71 in Bennington, 68 in Rutland, Vermont, 69 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, 72 in New Hampshire, 71 in Jefferson, New Hampshire, 76 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 75 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 74 in Concord, New Hampshire, 72 in Lackawanna, New Hampshire, it's 72 up in Portland, Maine, and 80 degrees up in Portsmouth, New Hampshire here. Looking at the surface map shows a cold front through the four-corner region and merging with another cold front from Texas down from Oklahoma down from Missouri with a pair of low-pressure systems spread in western Texas and up to southern Missouri, and a stationary front from the Ohio Valley and stretching merging a warm front down from western Virginia and a cold front from central Virginia at the sea with a warm front at the sea with another low pressure in eastern Kentucky and off the Virginia coastline here, and low pressure up in the northern Gulf of California and further by down for the California coastline here, and a further by from southwest Nevada down for southeastern California, another further by down for the Gulf of California, and another further by down for central Mexico here. We got high pressure in the Gulf of Mexico, northwestern Wyoming, up in the northern Great Lakes, and up in the Canadian Maritimes here. 67 degrees out in Detroit, 68 in Pittsburgh, 78 in Washington, D.C., 79 in Atlanta, Georgia. It's 88 degrees in Miami, Florida. It's 82 in Brownsville, Dallas, Texas. 73 in Kansas City. 75 in Omaha, Nebraska. 66 in Chicago. 67 in Minneapolis, St. Paul. 72 in Great Falls, Montana. 60 in Seattle. 56 in San Francisco. 67 in Los Angeles. It's 96 in Las Vegas. 92 in Phoenix. 82 in Salt Lake City, Utah. And 73 degrees out in Denver and Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here, looking at the radar situation here on this Tuesday afternoon here, and it shows a line of rain, showers, and thunderstorms from south central New York stretching up through east of Onondaga and around Little Falls, Utica, and Rome in New York State, and stretching down for northeastern Pennsylvania, southeastern Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, around Tobiana, and East Stroudsburg in Pennsylvania, and extreme northwestern portion of New Jersey here. As we'll zoom you out, and it shows the rain showers extends to east of Syracuse and up and Oswego down for Ogdensburg. And it's all moving to the northeast here. And expecting a few rain showers around west central and western portion of New York State, around southeast of Rochester and north of Buffalo here. And some spotty rain showers and storms on eastern portions of Ontario here. And spotty rain showers around Pennsylvania down for northeastern portions of Maryland. And spotty rain showers in west central portions of Virginia here. And a line of rain showers off the southwestern coast of Nova Scotia here. And a line of rain showers in central and northern portions of Michigan. A line of rain showers around Ohio. And some clusters of showers and thunderstorms around south central portions of Kentucky and down for central Tennessee, down on for Alabama, down for western Georgia, up in the northern and north central portions of Florida, and a line of showers and thunderstorms around western Alabama, down for central portions of Mississippi, and a line of showers and storms off northeastern portions of Mexico, down for southeastern portions of Texas, and some spotty rain showers around southeastern and central and western portions of Texas here. And a line of rain showers and storms around Michigan and up in the eastern UP, Michigan, down for eastern Ontario, and down for northwestern portions of Quebec. And a line of rain showers western Iowa and up in the northeastern portions of Nebraska and through the Dakotas and up the south central portions of Saskatchewan here. And some spotty rain showers over the west central and the west central portions of Idaho, enough for the east central portions of Idaho, and enough for the south central portions of Montana air. And line of rain showers in central portions of Alberta, enough for central portions of British Columbia air. And a line of rain showers around northwestern portions of Mexico, down for southwestern portions of Arizona air. And look at the satellite loop, shows line clouds coming much to New York State, down for central Pennsylvania, and stretching down for western Virginia, down for western Carolina, and around northwestern Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi. And line clouds from eastern Indiana, down for Ohio, up into Michigan, and up to eastern European Michigan, up to Ontario, northern portion of Quebec. And line clouds way off the Atlantic seaboard from Maine, up and down the Atlantic seaboard here, with some cloud line here. And line clouds from western Minnesota and Iowa, coming much to Nebraska and on the Dakotas. Down for eastern Montana, down for Wyoming, and down for eastern portions of Idaho air. And some patchy clouds around Nevada, and down for northeastern California. And Atlantic clouds from southwestern Arizona, and down for northern Baja California, Mexico air. And Atlantic clouds around British Columbia, down for southern Alberta, down for Saskatchewan, down for Manitoba air. All right, let's take a look at and nothing brewing in the tropics here. All right, let's take a look at the forecast discussion around the region here. Warmer temperatures moving into Tuesday have a bunch of cold front. This front will bring showers and scattered thunderstorms very late Tuesday night and Wednesday. The front stalls due to south coast of Thursday with a few more showers and thunderstorms possible. This front pushes south of the coast Friday with weak high pressure bringing a mainly dry seasonal weather throughout the weekend here. And near terms until 6 p.m. this evening, 10 a.m. update only minor adjustments this morning mainly to bring temperatures 2 points to the current trends. Otherwise, forecast is on track here. Alright, take a look at how's the weather outlook. Day 1 today, tonight. How's the weather now expected to down day 2 to 7. Wednesday for Monday. A few strong and severe thunderstorms are possible Wednesday. There is still some uncertainty with respect to timing. The main threats will be damaging wind gusts and hail. In addition, heavy rainfall may result in localized flooding here. Alright, let's take a look at a 7-day forecast that goes like this here. This afternoon, most of the skies have about 82 degrees, south at about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Tonight, chance of showers, mainly up to 3 a.m. areas of fog up to 3 a.m. Otherwise, most skies low around 61 degrees, south at about 6 miles an hour. In the evening, chance of 30%. Wednesday, showers likely for 9 a.m. Then showers likely possibly a thunderstorm between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Then chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Areas of fog before 2 p.m. Otherwise, skies about 75 degrees, southeast with about 6 miles an hour. Chance of to the 70%. New rain for miles between a quarter and half an inch possible. Wednesday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly before 8 p.m. Areas of fog between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Otherwise, most skies low and 60 degrees, south wind about 6 miles by to the southwest, becoming common at midnight. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New rain for miles of less than 10 minutes. Check the amount of miles possible thunderstorms. Thursday, slight chance of showers. Thunderstorms also possible after 5 p.m. Most parts of the skies with 80 degrees. Light variable wind becoming in west around 5 miles in the afternoon. Chance of to 20%. Thursday, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m. Then slight chance of showers between 10 p.m. and midnight. Most skies low about 61 degrees. Chance of to 20%. Friday, part center podcast skies about 67, low about 37 degrees. And Wednesday, part center most skies about 78, low about 60 degrees. And for Sunday, most center podcast skies about 81, low about 61 degrees. For Monday, part center skies about 80 degrees here. Haters, what a phrase of the afternoon, a sunny afternoon on tap, and a wet Wednesday to start off July. Tuesday, have a good afternoon with goodbye to you. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. Have a good day.